From Arkansas's breaking news leader, Fox 16 News at 9 starts now.
It is a busy night of news. Let's get straight to it. Happening moments ago, a high-speed chase spanning at least 2 counties has ended in the capital city. Parts of westbound Interstate 30 shut down near 65th Street for about 25 minutes. We're told it just reopened within the last 30 seconds or so. Fox 16's Rochelle Turner live there right now. Rochelle, what are you seeing?
Well, Mitch, good evening to you. As you mentioned, that high-speed chase just ended here moments ago in the westbound lane on Interstate 30. Just take a look behind me. You can see that traffic is moving along very smoothly, but that wasn't the case just about 30 minutes ago. Take a look at this scene video. We're told that a vehicle was traveling from Faulkner County, guys, which is about 30 minutes away, all the way into Pulaski County where we're at. And the high-speed chase ended here at the Coca-Cola and Highland Dairy plant. And I can tell you guys that when I arrived here on the scene about 10 minutes ago, I counted at least 6 Little Rock and Pulaski County, 6 Little Rock police cars and state police cars. It was a very crazy scene. And then take a look at this video of this car actually being towed away. From what I saw, it was a silver Malibu. And right now, they're saying that that car reached up to 120 miles per hour. So talk about fast. Now, right now, there's no injuries that have been reported. And I'm still working to try to figure out who that driver is and if he faces any charges. But again, right now, no word on those injuries, and everything's all clear out here at the Coca-Cola plant and Hill and Dairy plant. And we'll be sure to keep you updated if we learn more information about who was driving that car and any injuries were reported. For now, reporting live in Little Rock, Mitch, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right, Rochelle, thanks. And obviously a scene that we're going to continue to follow here as we go through the night. And we have more breaking news out of southern Pulaski County. Deputies confirm a father is in custody after stabbing his son. The sheriff's office says this happened within the last 30 minutes at a home along Southern Bell Drive. The adult age victim was stabbed in his shoulder. We are told that the injuries are non-life threatening. The dad will now face a first-degree battery charge, according to the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office. Well, good evening to you and Merry Christmas. I'm Mitch McCoy. Donna and Kevin have the night off. A new mayor is looking to clean up his Central Arkansas community, starting with the town's top cop. Bald Knob's mayor-elect Barth Grayson claims the current police chief is having an inappropriate relationship with an officer, something the chief has denied. First on Fox, Susan Alcori explains why he's not wasting any time making the changes. Susan?
Yeah, Mitch, Grayson doesn't take office until January 1st, but Bald Knob's mayor-elect has already sent a termination letter to the current police chief, effective as soon as the mayor is sworn in. Drivers don't take a second look at City Hall. But Barth Grayson is counting down the days till he can move in.
It should be the most exciting and proud moment of my life, but I'm having some issues.
Bald Knob's mayor-elect is frustrated over what he calls abuse of power in the police department.
The chief definitely needs to be held to a higher standard.
Grayson claims Chief Willie McLaughlin had an inappropriate relationship with a female officer.
They, quote, are living together, and it's really hurt the morale of our police department. And I'm really disappointed about that because it's against our employee handbook for fraternization.
Last week, Grayson sent this termination letter saying he plans to bring in a more experienced chief for the betterment of the city.
I wanted to rebuild the most professional Bald Knob Police Department that we've ever had.
We reached out to McLaughlin, but haven't heard back. He's denying the allegations, telling the local paper 2 days ago it's not true on the fraternization. As far as replacing me with someone else, he informed me of that. Until he takes office, Grayson is reading up on his rights
to appoint and remove department heads,
refusing to walk away from this fight.
My intention is still full speed ahead to appoint my new police chief.
Grayson wants to create an assistant police chief position. In the termination letter, he did encourage McLaughlin to apply for another spot in the department.
Susan, it's going to be interesting to see if McLaughlin maybe appeals this decision, if that's even an option. But in the meantime, is there any word on who may be hired as the next town's chief?
Well, Grayson has said he wants to hire Jeremy Bennett, who currently works for the University of Arkansas training other officers. But it is important to note here, City Council can overturn that decision with a 2/3 vote, Mitch.
All right, it's going to be interesting. Stay on top of that for us, will you?
I'm grateful that I'm alive. You know, we can replace things, but we can't replace each other.
A Little Rock family is counting their blessings after a fire destroyed their home Christmas Eve night. We first brought you this story as breaking news last night at 9. A simple grease fire in the kitchen damaged 3 units at the Shadow Lakes Apartments on West Markham Street in Little Rock. Fox 16's Rochelle Turner speaking to the family who lost everything.
This is it.
Katrina Howard scrambles through debris inside her home.
So easy to build up, easy taken away.
This is all that's left from a grease fire in her kitchen.
They had to flip and turn everything.
She says Monday night
It happened very fast.
went from calm to chaotic in a matter of minutes.
The oil spilled over into the eye, and then I tried to move the pot. And when I moved the pot, more of the oil splashed because of the fire.
She ran downstairs, grabbed a fire extinguisher, and told neighbors to call 911.
By the time I made it back upstairs, the fire was up on the stove.
Before she knew it, flames were everywhere, and the Little Rock Fire Department was on scene.
It was very scary because the fire was actually going over my head when I got the fire extinguisher.
The fire destroyed her home. Howard and her 2 kids were left with the clothes on their back.
It hurts very bad. And that's all me and the kids we got. That's the only thing we have.
As the holidays come to an end, Howard says she has nothing to complain about.
In life, sometimes things happen. We have no control of it. And we just have to deal with it day by day. Just day by day. I'm grateful. You know, I thank God. It could have been worse.
One day at a time, Howard and her kids stayed with their grandfather last night. They've also received help from the Red Cross. 3 other families were displaced as well. You can help the families. Just learn more about that by going to our website at fox16.com. We're going to Memphis right now, where a 3-year-old was shot yesterday afternoon. We're told that that 3-year-old is now stable, and we're told that the toddler is expected to survive. The child and its father were driving when someone started shooting. The father pulled over and found the child shot. Investigators believe road rage may have led to that gunfire. Collierville, Tennessee investigators are working to find out what started a fire last night, killing 4 people. This is just southwest of Memphis. 2 others were injured when the fire started around 11. A child and an adult were both rescued.
Now, weather to plan your day.
Good evening and Merry Christmas to you. It's certainly a warm one across the natural state, with temperatures overall hitting the middle to upper 50s, 59 in Little Rock compared to average just 50 degrees this time of year. In fact, several locations across the state were much warmer at 62 in Russellville, 61 in Fayetteville, 63 in Hot Springs, and 63 degrees in Camden. We are going to continue that trend of warmer weather this week, but right now those temperatures are staying pretty steady in the low 50s, some spots in the 40s. Currently 51 degrees in Little Rock with a northeasterly wind at around 5 miles per hour. A beautiful view on our Skyview camera as we take a look into central and west Little Rock. It is nice out there. The clouds, however, are building in with an approaching cold front. That is going to bring us very wet weather as we head towards the middle of the week. We're talking about showers, even thunderstorms Wednesday through Thursday. And with that cold front is going to come a blast of cold air. We've gotten very used to these 50s, even 60s in the forecast for the past week or so, but that will really not be the case as we end out and close out 2018. We're looking at temperatures dropping, actually dipping below normal for this time of year. We'll let you know just how cold it's going to get in your full forecast coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Kristen, thank you very much. State police are investigating an overnight homicide in Hamburg. That's in Ashley County. Officers responded after a vehicle ran into a home just before 2 this morning. Todd Martin was found dead when officers arrived. Earlier that night, we're told the victim visited family. As he was leaving, he was shot. An arrest has not been made. New at 9, a Jackson County man is expected to be charged after allegedly shooting his wife early this morning. Police say Robert Ellis was arrested in Newport a little after midnight. Officers responded at 11:55. A second call came in stating Ellis's wife had been shot. The victim was taken to a hospital. Her condition at this time has not been released. Tonight, Morrilton police need help identifying two men who robbed a gas station this morning. Officers say the suspects had a gun and demanded money from the Shell Superstore on Highway 95. The suspects left in a 1990s gold-colored Toyota Camry. Here's a better look at the suspects. As you can see, they were both wearing ski masks. You can call Morrilton police if you can identify these suspects. Well, still to come here on Fox 16 News at 9, President Trump addresses the government shutdown on Christmas Day. Hear what he has to say, if he believes the shutdown will end anytime soon, and what he says it will take to get federal workers back on the job. Plus, it may be Christmas, but the armed forces isn't taking any time off. We take a look at how American troops away from home are dealing with the separation.
Have you inherited property and you want to make sure it's there for your children? I'm attorney Casey Ziegler at the Nash Law Firm, and I can answer that question. And remember, if you have a dollar and two relatives, you need to do some estate planning. Call Nash Law Firm today.
Mattress King. Nobody beats the King, where Arkansas buys Tempur.
Last chance offer ends soon. Get a Sealy Posturepedic King or Queen for the price of a twin-size mattress of the same model while supplies last.
Nobody beats the King. Mattress King.
The final days of Toyotathon are counting down with a great selection of our most popular models, like the adventurous RAV4, stylish Highlander, sporty Camry, and more. And that means huge year-end savings for a very short time.
Toyotathon is on. Right now, get $2,000 customer cash on a sporty new 2018 Toyota Camry. Hurry in today.
This is short too.
Toyota, let's go places.
What's your more? With Mega Millions drawings of at least $40 million every Tuesday and Friday, more of the life you want is waiting. Get your ticket to more. What's your more? With Powerball drawings of at least $40 million every Wednesday and Saturday, more of the life you want is waiting. Get your ticket to more.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup, featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and Altima. All with available Nissan Safety Shield 360 technologies that can help react to the world around you.
Save up to $5,530 on Rogue, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
Why are Subaru Outback owners always smiling? Because they've chosen the industry leader. Subaru Outback holds its value better than any other vehicle in its class according to ALG. Better than RAV4. Better than Grand Cherokee. Better than Edge. Make every adventure a happy one with Subaru Outback.
Get 0% APR financing on the 2019 Subaru Outback now through January 2nd.
Mattress King. Nobody beats the King, where Arkansas buys Tempur.
Last chance offer ends soon. Get a Sealy Posturepedic King or Queen for the price of a twin-size mattress of the same model while supplies last.
Nobody beats the King. Mattress King.
Watch Donna Terrell and Kevin Kelly weeknights on Fox 16, your breaking news leader. We're watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Russellville, Clinton, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Well, believe it or not, there is another type of diet that can improve your health within days. Doctors call it plant-based medicine. Fox 16's Suzanne Bruner shows us what it is and how it changed one man's life.
For a while, Michael Trover thought he was living a pretty healthy lifestyle, eating lean meats, healthy cheeses, egg whites, and exercising regularly.
Really wasn't feeling well still had high cholesterol, high blood pressure.
He heard about plant-based medicine where you eat everything that basically grows on a plant.
We say if it has a mother, has a face, don't eat it. So it's a diet that's really the absence of animal products, meat, eggs, and dairy.
It wasn't a problem adjusting to this type of meal plan. Michael calls himself a bit of an extremist and quit eating animal products cold turkey.
I felt stronger, I had more energy, I had more endurance.
The results showed up within the first few weeks.
Really the best medicine is is what you eat.
Dr. Wes Thorpe believes the American diet is the root of common health problems.
Diabetes, stroke, heart attack, if you want to prevent those things, you can with this diet.
Now, a year and a half later, and more than 50 pounds down.
I would say it doesn't have to be hard. It's not that hard to dice up some vegetables.
A rewarding outcome that isn't stopping Michael from plant-based medicine anytime soon. In North Little Rock, I'm Suzanne Bruner.
Michael says a lot of people ask what he eats for protein. He says it's surprising how much protein you can find in spinach, kale, broccoli, and other plant-based foods. Have to hit the garden, Kristen.
Now, weather to plan your day.
Well, with the weather we've been experiencing, it might be time for planting, you may think, but we do have much colder air coming our way. In fact, right now, temperatures are dropping from the 50s into the 40s, mainly in northeast Arkansas, where we're down to now 44 in Jonesboro, 44 in Batesville, Clinton cooling down to 39 degrees. Meanwhile, it's 54 in Russellville, 56 now in Hot Springs, and hanging on to those middle 50s through Camden at 55 degrees. Tuesday, 9:15. Christmas evening, definitely shaping up to be a mostly dry one, but there are just a few isolated rain showers now continuing the track from southwest Arkansas up towards the north. Looks like these are mainly occurring in Montgomery County and slowly moving towards Yell County. So if you live in those locations in western Arkansas, just be ready that if you are head out, we do have a few isolated showers. Not a big impact to your forecast today. That, however, will change as we head towards the middle of the week. Radar not really showing too much going on. It may look like, again, not really too much activity, but all of this out west through parts of what looks like New Mexico and continuing through Colorado. That is our next upper level system, and it will be bringing us not only showers, but we're talking thunderstorms Wednesday into Thursday. For your Christmas night, pretty comfortable, 48 degrees. We'll go out there and see a mostly cloudy sky, not as cold, and again that has to do with the cloud cover kind of helping to keep our temperatures pretty stable in the 50s and upper 40s. Tomorrow afternoon will be very similar to today. We'll have a mix of cloud cover and sunshine. We'll top out right around 59 degrees for the high. And we'll also continue to see those isolated rain showers. However, I will say that they will really be increasing in activity as we head into your later afternoon and early evening hours. So we'll time it out now on your forecast showing clouds and rainfall. Notice that warm front extending northward into Missouri Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. Few isolated showers across the natural state. A lot of cloud cover. That's a result of moisture that's actually being pulled in from the Gulf of Mexico and extended much farther towards the north. At the same time, a cold front will be charging in from the west. As it does so, it's going to create a very prolonged line of showers and thunderstorms. It's going to be pushing from west to east. So notice by Wednesday at 10 p.m. we'll be watching for scattered showers to start to roll in. The line, though, really comes in really early Thursday morning at 2:30. Many of you probably going to be asleep. I will say right now there is not a big chance for severe weather with this system. It's mainly going to be heavy rainfall, perhaps some lightning and thunder. If that does change, however, we'll keep you updated here on Fox 16. The cold front continues to push through your Thursday morning commute. Not looking very nice, very messy. Go ahead and plan to give yourself extra time. It will be clearing out, however, in time for your evening commute. In fact, by 12:30 in the afternoon, we'll still be dealing with a little bit of cloud cover, much drier weather on the way for Friday. But I will say it is going to get very wet very quickly here in the natural state, with most locations picking up about 1 inch to 2 inches of rainfall, with potentially 3 inches locally. Your extended forecast shows the rain clearing out for Friday. Behind the front, we have sunshine, but also much cooler conditions, with temperatures only hitting the middle 40s next weekend.
All right, Kristen, thank you very much. Time to grab the umbrella. Little Rock Police helping 7 families with Christmas today. New at 9:30, see the program the department is using to make Christmas a happy memory for more than 20 children. But first, the people protecting our freedom overseas, celebrating in a different way. See how one service member is making Christmas work for her family from hundreds of thousands of miles away.
It's that special time of year when we join with all the world to celebrate the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. For my family to yours and all of us at Sherwood Tractor, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Come and celebrate with us, and we will give you the best deal on Mahindra Tractors and Implements, the #1 selling tractor in the world.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup, featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and Altima. All with available Nissan Safety Shield 360 technologies that can help react to the world around you.
Save up to $2,000 on Sentra, or get 0% financing for 60 months on 13 models.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
We've always loved connecting to stuff. We added routers and modems on top of cables and cable boxes, and wireless internet, which somehow also came with wires. Why can't all those things be one thing? Introducing Altice One. One experience now brings together live TV, internet, built-in Wi-Fi, and streaming apps. Without extra cords or hardware, all your home entertainment is finally under one roof. Altice One. Experience the one. Only from Southern Link.
What a year. Your home improvement to-do list still isn't done. But hey, at least you still have time to get the Ford vehicle you've always wanted. Just get to the final days of our holiday sales event. See you sometime between now and January 2nd. Ford, built for the holidays.
Now during the final days, get 0% financing, 0 cash down, and 0 payments for 90 days on a 2018 Ford F-150. Only at your local Ford dealer.
My mom works for Chevy. My dad works for Chevy.
We're all part of the Chevy family. And right now, so are you.
Because our Chevy employee discount is now available to everyone.
Even you.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
And not a cent more.
Welcome to the family. The Chevy family.
Use your employee discount for everyone to get over $6,000 below MSRP on this Equinox when you finance with GM Financial.
See your Arkansas Best Chevy dealer.
Hi folks, Bart Sherwood of Sherwood Tractor. To celebrate Christmas this season, we are offering our year-end closeout event. Save $5,000 to $20,000 on Mahindra Tractors and Implements. There has never been a better time to buy, and we will treat you like family. What will Santa put in your barn?
My name is Kim King-Macon. My grandson, Asen King, was murdered December the 17th, 2016. I'll never see who he would have become. And a part of my heart is gone. I lost a part of my life. And to see him actually die before me took a part of my heart. Help Arkansas declare victory over violence.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Everett Buick GMC. Watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Hot Springs, Bryant, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
An 8-year-old boy from Mexico has died in Border Patrol custody. Officials say he died just after midnight this morning. Customs and Border Protection say the child had signs of a potential illness. He and his father were taken to a hospital Monday night. The child was diagnosed with a cold and fever. He was given medication, then released. Later that night, he was taken back to the hospital with more symptoms. He died a short time later. A cause of death has not been determined. This is the second child to die in CBP custody this month. A 7-year-old girl died from an illness while in custody with her father December 8th. Some have called for an investigation into her death. Homeland Security officials say the child died because her family forced her to walk through the desert with little food and water. In the state of the nation, President Trump recently approved a new 115-mile section of border wall. As of now, the White House hasn't given any details on where it may be along the southern border. The government shut down Friday night at midnight. Today, the president doubled down on his demand for a wall. He's adamant the shutdown will not end until he gets funding.
I can't tell you when the government's going to be open. I can tell you it's not going to be open until we have a wall, a fence, whatever they'd like to call it. I'll call it whatever they want. But it's all the same thing. It's a barrier from people pouring into our country from drugs.
President Trump just started using the term barrier. For years, he said it would be a physical wall, not a fence. On the campaign trail, he insisted Mexico would pay for it. Today, he said federal employees understand and support his demand for a border wall. U.S. troops overseas during the holidays are doing everything they can to get into the Christmas spirit, and that's despite being a long way from home.
It's America's largest deployment in Europe since the end of the Cold War. Welcomed by Poland to deter Russian aggression. Threats don't take a holiday, which means Major Diana Azamak won't be home for Christmas. She's been in Poland for 3 months, her second deployment overseas. At the Christmas market near the military base, she and fellow soldiers try to get into the holiday spirit, buying gifts for loved ones thousands of miles away.
Merry Christmas. It is tough to be away from home. What I look at is that this is the job that I signed up for, and I knew this is what I was doing, but I also know that my family didn't sign up for this.
Back home at Fort Riley in Kansas, Aunt Sylvia watches over Major Azamak's youngest daughter, Karyana. With mom in Poland and stepdad deployed to Kuwait, this year is extra tough.
It hurts a lot, because you want the special moments to be with your families, but sometimes you don't get it. And then this is kind of one of my first Christmases without my mom, so it's going to be really hard dealing with that.
Hi.
But the family finds other ways to stay in touch.
Karyana.
Yes.
So what do you really want for Christmas out of anything else? If you could have one thing, what would it be?
Xbox One and The Sims 4.
You should say your mom.
She want her mom to come home, but after, she wants you to come home with those things.
America's military is in more than 150 countries around the world, from hotspots like Ukraine,
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year,
to Afghanistan,
Happy Holidays,
and the Korean Peninsula.
I'll be home for Christmas.
For Major Azamak, serving overseas away from family during the holidays is the difficult trade-off for answering the call of duty.
In life, you're going to have to make some sacrifices for your family. You got to make sacrifices for yourself. But you're not going to be happy in your job unless you're doing something that you love.
Right now, there are more than 1.3 million active duty troops. Of them, under 200,000 are deployed. More than 100,000 American troops are stationed in Japan, Germany, and South Korea alone. We thank them all for their service. Coming up at 9:30, a tradition like you've probably never seen before. We'll show you the man who places a Christmas tree in a cemetery every year, why he does it, and who it honors. And later in sports, we highlight the best and worst of the sports year here in Arkansas. Cover your eyes, Hogs fans. You might not want to see this one.
Wilson Auctioneers salutes our troops.
I'm Emma Basic Strom from Sheridan, Arkansas. I want to say happy holidays to my mom, my dad, all my brothers, and all my family.
Wilson Auctioneers salutes our troops.
An August to remember starts with a December to remember at the Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2019 ES350 for $399 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Hey guys, I'm Jason Aldean.
And I'm Marshall Stewart from Greenway Equipment.
And the food banks of Little Rock, Jonesboro, and Sykeston are giving away my Big Green John Deere Gator, donated by Greenway Equipment.
With 100% of the proceeds going to benefit hungry local children through the Backpack Program. The Backpack Program feeds over 4,600 local hungry children every weekend.
Donate now and register to win my personal Gator at any Greenway location or these local food banks. See more at gogreenway.com.
Hi, I'm Susie Everett, wishing you and your family a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. With our busy lives today, we often forget the greatest gift of Christmas. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord. I hope all of us will take the time and share the love of Christ this season. May your holidays be filled with joy and blessings. From the Everett family to yours, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season.
It's our half-off
After Christmas sale at Family Leisure.
Huge savings store-wide. Save big on pool tables and shuffleboards. Game tables, $99. Theater and massage chairs are priced to move. Spas from $12.99. Hot deals on summer items, too. Half off after Christmas sale going on right now at Family Leisure.
Load up on the smartest tools this holiday season at Nissan's year-end event. Take home the power to do more and save big on every Titan. Featuring best-in-class standard horsepower and torque. Plus, every new Titan is backed by America's best truck warranty. So you can be a Titan of the holidays.
Save up to $13,896 on the 2018 Titan. Or save up to $5,500 on the 2018 Armada.
But you gotta get it now before it ends.
Yummy lip balm. Yummy lip balm? My lips get so dry and cracked, I need serious relief. That's why I use O'Keeffe's Lip Repair. It's all-day moisture in one use and is guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked lips. Thanks to O'Keeffe's, I got my lips back.
It's dinner time in America, and families are gathering around the table. Thanks to Reynolds Wrap, dinner preparation is perfect, and everyone knows to be mindful of their manners.
Dinner time has changed. Our quality hasn't. Reynolds Wrap, foil made in the USA since 1947.
2.5 Men has moved. Drinks for everybody. Just house brands. And Charlie's packing the essentials.
Are you crying?
I'm just so damn happy.
Yes, 2.5 Men has moved.
Weeknights at 11 on Fox 16.
A February to remember starts with a December to remember at the Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2019 NX300 for $319 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Fox 16 Sports with Sports Director Wes Moore. Weeknights at 5:30 and 9. You're watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Russellville, Clinton, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Little Rock police officers patrolled the capital city today, but not all of them were looking for bad guys. Take a look at this as officers. That's the assistant chief right there. Another officer going through handing out presents to children, to 7 lucky families, in fact. Fox 16's Shanley Painter rode along today as officers surprised more than 20 children with gifts, all through the Heroes and Helpers program.
A knock at the door from police. Most people expect bad news.
Morning, how are you?
But
Merry Christmas.
One team of Little Rock officers
Either Serenity's or Madison. That'd be Madison. Yeah.
hope to change that.
These are the people that they would see if they were to have to come to a call to their house.
With a new Christmas Day mission called Heroes Tree.
A lot of organizations that donated to this and made this possible. So it's expounding.
After a little planning,
Hey, we're gonna roll east on 12th.
LRPD officers like Eric Barnes, along with detectives, even the chief, suddenly transform into Santa's little helpers.
Yeah, the first one's gonna be a 15-year-old boy, and then I want to say the next one like a 6-year-old.
Delivering wish list presents to 7 families, 21 kids.
You see the kids' face, they're shy, but they light up by the time you're gonna leave them. It's sad to know that a kid may wake up and have nothing in the tree, or may not even have a tree.
I bet 2,500 is this
Right there.
One stop at a time,
It wasn't that.
one smile at a time.
Becomes something that hopefully will carry along when there is a time they need a police officer. They'll feel more at ease.
Unwrapping more than just gifts.
They can kind of see you more of a human than just a cop.
Hey,
Christmas.
The new Christmas Day mission will be called Heroes Tree. This is in addition to other Heroes and Helpers programs like Shop with a Cop. The department was able to double the number of families it reached this gift-giving season. While many spent the day unwrapping gifts, the reality is not every child in Little Rock will have a present under the tree. Ashley King shows us how one small church is making sure no child is left behind.
I got the Christmas tree that I wanted. Smiles.
LOL, always great.
Smiles.
Carson Wesley.
And more smiles, all on the faces of kids at the Whetstone Boys and Girls Club in Little Rock.
Christmas is the best, and I love Christmas.
Right now, they're opening presents given to them by members of the Eagle Point Church of God.
It's the season of giving, and when we can give
and see the looks of just the expressions on the faces, you see the true meaning of Christmas.
Linda McConnell is part of the small church congregation. With the help of CalArc Trucking and Arkansas Workers' Comp, Eagle Point was able to give toys to 120 children for Christmas.
To know that we're touching lives and doing God's will and, for His glory.
Each child got at least 2 toys, everything from Barbies to Pokemon cards and even basketballs. And while the toys are fun, the kids are also taking the time out to remember the reason for the season.
Christmas is celebrating Christmas with your family and celebrate God's birthday for Christmas because it makes people happy and sensitive.
It's just a really special time of year just to see the joy on their faces and to be part of something like this.
Something that's spreading a little joy on this Christmas day. Reporting in Little Rock, I'm Ashley King.
Ashley, thank you. A Little Rock barbershop spreading some Christmas cheer this morning. Goodfellas held its 8th annual Christmas Give Back event. It's designed to help people who are less fortunate. There was free food, music, haircuts, and lots of toys for those who attended.
So we kind of sacrifice our Christmas and give a few hours, on Christmas Day, let them see how it is just to, be a family-orientated, just having fun.
Goodfellas has been in business for 10 years. The event gets bigger each year thanks to donations from people in the community. A unique Christmas tradition has a Little Rock man placing a Christmas tree in a cemetery for the 90th consecutive year. Bob Yee's mother started the tradition in 1928 following the death of her 18-month-old son, Bob's older brother. Every year since, the family would not only bring a tree to decorate, but also toys to place on the family plot in the Rose Lawn Cemetery.
But it's fun. It's a part of our Christmas. Great memories, and we usually take a picture of it every year so we can talk about it.
Bob hopes his family will continue on with the tradition until it's 100 years in the making. Donations to the Salvation Army Red Kettle campaign are down this year. It's partly to blame on internet shopping. With people buying online, there's no need to go to the stores, which means foot traffic walking past bell ringers is on the decline. Online initiatives like the Text to Give campaign are helping to generate some funds, but not enough to offset the lack of giving in person. A grocery store clerk in Texas didn't think anyone was looking when he used his own credit card to pay for a woman's food when she didn't have enough money. But someone saw his good deed, then posted about it on social media. But that's actually only half of the story. Jacob Rosecan reports.
I'd like to award Jake with a check.
The best good deeds are done not for reward, but because they are good.
I really appreciate it, I really do. It's just something so simple, I didn't even expect nothing from it.
HEB checker Jake Pate not only didn't expect anything for his kindness, he didn't think anyone was watching.
My brother and I even looked at each other thinking, did you see that?
Ryan Birdsong might have been the only witness when a woman Jake was checking out realized she didn't have enough money.
And Jake reached in his pocket, pulled his wallet out, said don't worry about it, swiped his credit card, and said Merry Christmas.
Ryan shared Jake's picture to Facebook. I want everyone to meet Jake at HEB, he wrote. Everyone should try to be more like Jake.
I had no idea. I was just went about my day.
85,000 likes and 32,000 shares later.
I'm all over Facebook, and it's just this whole big thing, and I'm like, holy, what is going on?
The Taylor Whitney Show Up Scholarship Fund learned about the deed and awarded Jake $500.
Personally, I feel like it's undeserved attention.
It turns out the woman Jake helped had just paid for someone else's groceries.
Because she did something so good, I felt like it was my responsibility to return the favor, in just the spirit of, doing what's right.
Also known as the spirit of Christmas, that kindness matters and it multiplies.
Of course, it really does. Little things add up to something big.
Absolutely.
Well, next on Fox 16 News at 9, from the best and brightest to the cover your eyes moments, we're looking at the best and worst sports moments from the natural state. Stay with us, but Kristen, we're probably going to have to grab an umbrella by the end of the work week.
Yeah, you will need an umbrella by the end of the work week, but tonight we are staying pretty dry out there. Mostly cloudy, down to 48. Warm and wet weather on the way. We'll have a final look at your forecast in just a few minutes.
Natural State Funeral Service provides Arkansas families affordable funeral services for their loved ones. Our traditional funeral service with a casket starts at $29.95. We also offer on-site cremation for $6.95.
A Natural State Funeral Service serves Arkansas families with dignity and respect.
Sonic's Crispy Tenders with juicy 100% all-white meat chicken, golden crispy breading, and our signature dipping sauce. You can't resist the crisp. Get one now, Sonic's Crispy Tender Dinner, and try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Hey, it's your old cuddle buddy, Grumpy Bear.
And me, Cheer Bear.
Remember how happy you were when you got us for the holidays?
Yeah, happy.
Get that feeling again with the Honda CR-V during Happy Honda Days.
Hooray!
It's a 2018 KBB.com Best Buy.
Woo!
And it comes with standard multi-angle rear view camera.
Yay!
Get something you love during Happy Honda Days with great deals on the Honda CR-V. Right now at your Honda dealer.
Why are Subaru Outback owners always smiling? Because they've chosen the industry leader. Subaru Outback holds its value better than any other vehicle in its class according to ALG. Better than RAV4. Better than Grand Cherokee. Better than Edge. Make every adventure a happy one with Subaru Outback.
Get 0% APR financing on the 2019 Subaru Outback now through January 2nd.
At Unity Health, our specialty care campus is comprised of 3 behavioral health units, as well as an inpatient rehab unit. Our nurses are dedicated to their patients and continue to strive for excellence in everything they do. We offer a feeling of home for our nurses with our family-centered environment that extends out to our patients and their families as well. To learn more about how to become a part of our family and discover what opportunities we offer, please visit our website at unity-health.org.
This is our workshop. These are our gifts. And this is how we open them up. And this is our season of performance. Hurry into the Acura Season of Performance event going on now.
This holiday, visit Acura Fayetteville for attractive offers.
Crunchy Fritos, warm chili, melty cheese, all together for 99 cents. Like real comfort food.
I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone, and these guys keep pulling me back in.
Hurry in for Sonic's Fritos Chili Cheese Faves starting at 99 cents, ending soon.
Fox 16 Good Day is sponsored by Osborne Tree Service. Watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Heber Springs, Stuttgart, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Welcome back. Helping with homework, it's one of the least favorite parts of parenting. Well, I guess maybe it should be if it's not. But what if children could lean on your smart speaker to step in and help instead? It may help end arguments between you and the kids, but will it help or hurt the learning process in the long run? Here's Fox 16's Suzanne Bruner.
It's a scene that replays in homes across America every night. Children poring over homework with their parents, trying to figure out how best to help. But tech is changing that up these days, thanks to smart speakers. It's easy for adults to ask Siri, Alexa, and Google Home for help. It's even more tempting for the kiddos.
It's so quick and easy, and it's immediate. You don't have to wait for, mom or dad to get home from work. You don't have to explain to them why you don't know this information yet. You can just ask the device and get the answer and get your homework finished.
But it may not be the smartest solution. Maureen Pascal, a school librarian and creator of the site Raising the Capable Student, says real learning takes place during the struggle to find the answer.
Things like having to rephrase the information and rethink the information in a different way, taking a break and letting the information kind of sink in, getting up and walking around, changing rooms. All of those things are difficulties that help learning to happen.
So getting an easy answer from a smart speaker may actually get in the way of learning.
It's going to undermine their education in the long run.
But you don't have to ignore the devices altogether. There are times they may be helpful, like checking the homework after it's done.
They can check their answers against the device. So in that way, they're still able to use the device, and you're not sitting there maybe double checking their multiplication sheet, but they're doing the work, but then the device is helping them correct it.
Pascal says parents also need to determine the point of the assignment. If it's about practicing to make something stick, students should avoid the speaker, no matter how smart it is.
The basic truth is that if someone's just giving you this information and then you're plugging it into a homework assignment and then you're done, you haven't had any difficulty really at all, and probably you didn't get much knowledge in that process.
Another issue with older students, sourcing. Experts say students come to her and ask how to source Siri. She has to explain Siri isn't the original source, and they'll have to dig a bit deeper. A famous man once said, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That man, Forrest Gump, the man who played him, Tom Hanks, did something no one expected. We'll show you what he did coming up later on Fox 16 News at 9.
This holiday, everything I asked for is already under the tree. Tree isn't even up yet.
Ring in the holidays with great deals across the Buick lineup. Like 20% below MSRP on most 2019 Encore models when you finance through GM Financial. That's over $5,300 below MSRP on this Encore Preferred. See your local Buick dealer.
Every day at UAMS, we deliver miracles, bringing new life into the world, the birth of innovation, expert care from those born to lead.
I was born at UAMS.
Those born to inspire.
I was born at UAMS.
We were born at UAMS.
And those born to love.
He was born at UAMS.
At UAMS, we believe we're born to make a difference. UAMS, for a better state of health.
What a year. Your home improvement to-do list still isn't done. But hey, at least you still have time to get the Ford vehicle you've always wanted. Just get to the final days of our holiday sales event. See you sometime between now and January 2nd. Ford, built for the holidays.
Now during the final days, get 0% financing, 0 cash down, and 0 payments for 90 days on a 2018 Ford vehicle. Only at your local Ford dealer.
4 out of 5 women with ovarian cancer will experience a recurrence.
It's often incurable.
Until recently, following chemotherapy, women with recurrent ovarian cancer had to simply watch and wait for their disease to come back.
Well, we say,
not on my watch. Not on my watch. With maintenance therapies, women can delay recurrence.
Awareness of your choices empowers you.
Take an informed and active role. Visit notonmywatch.com.
My mom works for Chevy. My dad works for Chevy.
We're all part of the Chevy family.
And right now, so are you.
Because our Chevy employee discount is now available to everyone.
Even you.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
And not a cent more.
Welcome to the family.
The Chevy family.
Use your employee discount for everyone to get a total value of $12,500 on this Silverado when you finance with GM Financial. Get the Chevy employee discount for everyone today.
Come and enjoy a new experience in shopping for your home. At Aladdin Rugs and Home Decor, we have over 5,000 rugs in the latest colors and styles. Bring your pillow shams, and sizes. We will help you select the perfect rug. We're #1 in customer service with 15,000 square feet of rugs, unique home decor, wallpaper, and flooring. Remember, buy today, take it home today, and save. Why wait?
Your Fox 16 Pinpoint Radar is sponsored by UAMS for a better state of health. We're watching Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Heber Springs, Stuttgart, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Quite a year in sports in the natural state, from the Hogs on the diamond and the gridiron to unbelievable high school games to an 8th straight bowl game for ASU. It was an emotional roller coaster. Fox 16's Ben Creighton takes a look at the year that was.
He's got it! And the Arkansas Razorbacks are going to the College World Series.
Hard to believe another year has flown by. It was a big year of big runs and changes.
So, as we wind down this year in sports, let's quickly look back at some of the biggest stories of 2018. Let's start on the gridiron. It was a season that featured 3 new head coaches in the Division I ranks. You had Cedric Thomas at UAPB. The Golden Lion alum finished with a 2-9 record during his first season in Pine Bluff. But it's just year 1, and the Golden Lions lost a few games by just a few points. Up in Conway, another program's alum, Nathan Brown, went through his first season leading UCA. Although the Bears weren't able to claim another Southland Conference title, they did finish with another winning season. And of course, up in Fayetteville, it was a rough debut season for Chad Morris, a 2-10 finish. However, there's some hope with the recruiting class the head hog and the coaching staff was able to reel in. So I'm going to guess this 2018 season has already been forgotten by many Razorback fans. In Jonesboro, Arkansas State wasn't able to live up to their preseason Sun Belt Championship expectations. However, it's another winning season and an 8th straight trip to a bowl game. Hopefully the conclusion of this season results in a win down in Tucson against Nevada. And you can't forget about the D2 programs. Harding once again made the playoffs, while Ouachita Baptist recorded the most single-season wins in program history, winning a conference crown and making it 1 win away from the D2 semifinals. On the hardwood, the Hogs once again made the big dance, but made a quick exit in their loss to Butler. Now a young group featuring 9 newcomers hopes to make it back. Both the UCA men and women had tremendous seasons. The Sugar Bears made it all the way to the WBI title game. The men made it to the CBI before falling to Jacksonville State. A program D1 record 18 wins that season. The Little Rock Trojan men went through a rough 2017-18 season, but under a new head coach in Darrell Walker, they look to make noise in the Sun Belt in 2019. And speaking of making noise in the Sun Belt, the Little Rock women and Joe Foley secured another conference title and another trip to the NCAA tournament. And why not go back to Pine Bluff? The Golden Lion men earned the top seed in the SWAC tournament and came just 1 win shy of making the big dance, falling to Texas Southern in the title game. Expect them to make some noise again in the SWAC in 2019. Exciting seasons on the pitch. UCA soccer made the NCAA tournament after securing another conference title. Razorback women's soccer also made the tournament before falling in the second round to Virginia Tech. And who did Arkansas play in the first round? The Little Rock Trojans, who made the tournament and won the Sun Belt title for the first time in program history. On the diamond, Razorback softball had a tremendous run to the Super Regionals. Courtney Deifel continues to do big things for this program. On the baseball diamond, the Trojans finished with 28 wins, the most since 2013, and for a bit led the Sun Belt Western Division. But you can argue the biggest story of 2018 was the Razorbacks' tremendous run to the College World Series Championship Series. And I think we all know how that ended, and seeing as it's Christmas and I want everybody in a good mood, I won't show you know what. But either way, it was an exciting postseason run for Dave Van Horn and his Hogs. A fun 3 weeks in Omaha. And of course, can't forget about the high school athletes. It was a fun year of high school sports. A lot of memorable games, memorable moments, and memorable stories. Cannot wait to see what we get from these young men and women in 2019. And overall, I can't wait to see what 2019 brings us. It was a year that had its ups and downs. It was so eventful, I probably didn't have enough time to share all the big things that happened, which could be considered a good thing, honestly, and I apologize if I missed something. Here's to hoping for another big year in 2019. We'll be right back.
Right before we go to break, we want to get to some breaking news that we just got into our newsroom. An Arkansas Baptist football player has been identified as one of 2 people killed last night in a quadruple shooting in St. James Parish, Louisiana. Arkansas Online and the assistant football coach just tweeted this earlier this afternoon. He tells us that 20-year-old freshman Thaddeus Wattis died around 11:30 last night. This is again a tweet from the assistant coach. He says he loves Thaddeus and sends his prayers to his family. Wattis is from the Louisiana area. The shooting happened in the small town of Lutcher. The condition of the other 2 surviving victims is not known. But again, this is information we are just now getting into our newsroom. We'll be sure to keep you updated as we go through the night. Obviously, sad news down in Louisiana and, of course, right here in Central Arkansas. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the final days of Toyotathon. We've got some great deals.
I need something to go with the snowboard I got for Christmas.
How about the RAV4?
Sick.
We got bikes! Tacoma! Woo!
I got into a situationship.
Sounds complicated. Let's get you into a better situation with the Corolla hatchback.
Toyotathon is on. Right now, get $2,000 customer cash, or qualified buyers get 0.9% APR financing for 60 months on a stylish new 2019 Corolla.
We got keys!
Toyota, let's go places.
It's our half-off after Christmas sale at Family Leisure.
Huge savings store-wide. Save big on pool tables and shuffleboards. Game tables, $99. Theater and massage chairs are priced to move. Spas from $12.99. Hot deals on summer items, too. Half-off after Christmas sale going on right now at Family Leisure.
You gotta see this. There's all kinds of amazing tech and amazing savings at Nissan's year-end event. Hurry in for big year-end savings on our latest tech in our award-winning lineup featuring Rogue Sport, Rogue, and the all-new Altima. Nissan's first ever sedan with available intelligent all-wheel drive. Tech you can't get in a quarter Camry.
Get a low $239 per month lease or get 0.9% financing for 60 months on Altima.
But you gotta get in now before it ends.
At Unity Health, our specialty care campus is comprised of 3 behavioral health units, as well as an inpatient rehab unit. Our nurses are dedicated to their patients and continue to strive for excellence in everything they do. We offer a feeling of home for our nurses with our family-centered environment that extends out to our patients and their families as well. To learn more about how to become a part of our family and discover what opportunities we offer, please visit our website at unity-health.org.
Tis the season for sibling rivalry, and these siblings have been very good. Get 0.9% APR financing when financed through GM Financial on a 2019 Cadillac Escalade. Visit your Central Arkansas Cadillac dealers for this attractive offer.
It's time for everyone's favorite game.
Is it wrong?
They could have died out there.
Well, the sea is a harsh mistress, and you're a moron.
2.5 Men, weeknights at 11 on Fox 16.
My name is Daphne Boyd, and on April the 1st, 2013, my son Xavier Woods was shot and killed. My son was shot 7 times. Since he took my baby's life, my life has not been the same. Help Arkansas declare victory over violence.
Fox 16 News is sponsored by Nissan. Fox 16 News at 9. Covering Jacksonville, Monticello, Little Rock, and all of Central Arkansas.
Are you a movie fan, Kristen?
Oh, yes. I love this guy right here.
Okay, so you're going to like this. Last week, Tom Hanks became a not-so-secret Santa at a California burger joint. The Oscar winner and his wife surprised customers at an In-N-Out. The couple bought lunch for people in the restaurant and took a ton of selfies. Take a look. Hanks walked up to the drive-thru window and bought lunch for a few others. I guess you could say he's going the extra green mile.
Yeah, he is.
Cash. That's pretty cool, though. It makes him seem so normal, like connected, you know?
You take away that celebrity status and just show a good human being, and people love that.
Yeah, and I've never tried an In-N-Out.
Me neither.
So I'm kind of curious now.
But I'm sure I've heard great things about their burgers. For
really?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're well known for their burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which makes burgers and Tom Hanks perfect.
Okay, so the forecast, though, at least the 7-day, there's some bumps. It's not so perfect.
No, it's not that perfect. And I mean, we had great weather for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. It's getting wet, it's getting warm, but after the rain and storms clear out, we're looking at cold and dry weather next weekend.
All right, Kristen, thank you so much. And thank you for spending part of your evening with us. We're back here at 7 a.m. for Good Day Arkansas. Have a good night, everyone.